Side, West Side, worldwide. Today, welcome to Story Time with LA Ron. Please don't forget to smash the like button, comment, and subscribe. Go to the website and get that merch. Today, I want to do a piece on Get You Gotti, the battle rapper, Nutty Blocc Crip, Compton. I got my nutty hat on today. How did I get familiar with the Nutty Bloccs in the Get You Gotti battle rapper? As I've been doing a lot of research on battle rap, I've been seeing a lot of guys that is into the battle rap. I've been coming to. At first, when I was in the feds, I really didn't look at it, but now I really like it because I have seen a lot of guys. It take brilliant minds to even come up with some of these battle rap tactics and comebacks. And I wanted to talk about this guy, Get You Gotti from Nutty Blocc. I know a lot of Nutty Bloccs. I know a lot of Atlanta Drives, Santanas, Lantanas. I know a lot of guys from Compton. And I just wanted to talk about how did I get familiar with Get You Gotti? I have a nephew out here. Name is Dante. He's from Fort Worth, Texas. He live in Houston, and he used to always say him and my other nephew named Chris. They would always try to get me to look at other people's stuff, and my nephew Chris was like, "Yeah, man, you need to look at the Whoops and the different rap groups out of Compton," and my other nephew Dante, he would say, "Hey man, why don't you check out the battle rap guys? And they got a guy, they got a lot of guys on there. You might like some of them." So he introduced me to Get You Gotti, and he say Uncle, you had already did a story on a guy out of Nutty Blocc named Woody, and some of the Nutty Bloccs, but I got a little guy named Nutty, one of the Nutties from Nutty Blocc. He's like my little bro. He's one of my little bro. I don't want to say little guy, but he's my bro, man, and I really love him. And he's a good friend of mine. I end up meeting one of the Nutties in Victorville, him and a couple other guys. But man, this guy, man, he's half Belizean, and he always he talk in a certain way like an older guy. He have an old spirit, and I had been staying in touch with him all the time that I got out, and when he ended up leaving Victorville and going to other prisons, and he always used to tell me about my homeboy when he was in the state. My homie, Big Lala from Six Deuce. And he used to always say, "Man, you don't know Lala." I say, "Man, I grew up with Lala, man, Larry Davis." And we always used to talk about, the East Coast and, different things like that. So he always always taught me about, a lot of his things he did. And he came to jail, because he came to jail like in 2000 some. So I've been following him around, on the internet, and on. He called me, and we talk about certain stuff. But when he was in getting out of prison, he would write me or send me some a little photo, and we talk about different stuff. But I end up getting out of jail, and he's like, "Man, I see you on YouTube, man." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm doing a little something, man, but I ain't doing that much." But he's like, "Yeah, you is Fish, man. I've been seeing you, my people been seeing you and everything, man. Congratulations." I was like, "Thank you, bro." So he ended up going to a few other joints, and I always kept in contact with him, and he loved his kids to death, and he always tell me about his girlfriend and stuff like that. So we always kept in contact, and a few weeks ago. He ended up texting me, and I ended up answering. He said, "Yeah, man, I think I seen a picture. He was out." So I called him. I hit him up. I said, "Man, what's up, man?" He said, "Man, I'm out, man. I'm in the halfway house and this and that and that." I say, "Hey, man, do you know this guy, man? He's kind of big on the battle rap. His name is Get You Gotti." He said, "Yeah, man. That's my homeboy, man, and he be coming, to Texas a lot. He be coming to different parts of the country. I said, yeah, man, I love to meet him and everything like that. But I didn't kind of like his style, and I like his the way he trained himself to be able to rap and come back with some good comeback. He's like, yeah, man, it's the homeboy, and man, if I see him or if I get his number, I'm let you talk to him, or either let him know what you're doing on YouTube. Yeah, because I said, yeah, man, I got some more pieces I'm doing on Nutty Bloccs, and I seen him on a video with my homie that lives in Cincinnati, named Chaotic. He from First Street, and I seen him in the club. I think they was in Miami somewhere, and they was in the club together. And I've been seeing his faces on different things, and I say, man, whenever you get a chance, just holler at me, man. But just to talk about this guy, man, Get You Gotti, man. I like when he battled the guy out of New York. I can't remember his name, man. It was a close battle. I seen him battle Coffee. I seen him battle Loom. I think his name Lex. Yeah, Lex. I seen him do that battle. I seen him do a lot of battles, and I just been watching all of his tag team battles, and I've been watching a lot of things he do, and I done picked up on a lot of his slogans and a lot of his brand, and I just was looking at him from when he first started with no hair, and then he did a battle with a guy from Grape Street. I can't remember his name. Then he did one with one of the Damus out of Compton. But man, I like the way this guy spread the love. Even though he might figure sometime that he didn't do certain good or something, he's an honest guy, and he's this type of guy, man. I think he got his own league, and I would love to be an MC of one of a few of the tournaments, or even be a part of the league that he's in. And I see that he do his homework, and I see that he came from nowhere, and I just like the way he's challenging to people, and he make people rise up. That's just like the Lakers, man. They always guys play the Lakers, like they play Lakers like this the last game. And when I was in federal prison, that's one thing about being from LA, Compton, and these California hoods. A lot of people, man, they rise up to the occasion to play you or fight you, whatever it is. But it's just something about LA, man, and that make the good or the whatever come out of these guys, and they want to challenge us. And there's nothing wrong with that, because at the end of the day, man, everybody can't be number one. But at the end of the day, Mom, when you go up against the best, or you go up against these legends, and I see, he go up against some of the best guys and some of the legends, and I see that these guys don't lay down, and I see these guys all trying to make the playoffs. They're all trying to get the big money. They're all trying to rap in front of Drake. They're all trying to, get their point across. But, man, this is what rapping's about. It's just like boxing. The only ones gonna get the money is the ones that perform good. And with this guy, I think he got some of the good knockout punches. I think he got the uppercut. I think he's a real good sparring partner. I think he's a real professional. And I would love to meet him, and I would love to bring him on the show, and either go have an interview with him, and just talk about some of the battles and some of the smack, whatever. I really ain't got into the leagues yet, but I see that they have a lot of guys, man, that's real crafty. And a lot of times, man, when you have guys, that's one thing about, when I was in the feds, man, that's one thing I noticed about being incarcerated inside of the federal system. You be around guys from all over the country. I mean, you're not in a state where it's all local. When you're local, your game going to circle. So when you in the federal system, you fighting guys from D.C., Baltimore, Virginia, New York, Chicago, Philly. You have an international fighting. Or you got into it with guys all over the country. That's how you know when you battling guys from other countries. You got some of the slickest, some of the dangerous. You never know one thing, who you fighting in the feds. You never know. These guys could be military, Navy SEALs, from the worst projects. You never know. These guys got 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 murders under their belt. These guys is criminals. They thugs. They some of the worstest of the worst inside their neighborhood. Everybody got ghettos. And one thing about the federal system, you never know who you sit next to. Because I done been around all the guys, all the top guys, all the vice lords, the Latin kings. I done been around so many different, the Bay Area. I done been around so many different types of game that I recognize. And I see this guy, man, he have to go up against different guys every week, every month. He's traveling all over the country, and some of them guys in the audience is real disrespectful, and they rambunctious, and everybody want to see their man do good. But how you gonna be the best if you don't go up against the best? That's one thing I liked about boxing back in the days. You had guys that never ducked nobody. And one thing I know about this guy, man, he's good for the sport. He's good for the drawing the money. He's good for, getting paid the big dollars. And this is what, brings out, guys that come challenge you. Sometimes you sleep on guys, man, and you get a shocker. But at the end of the day, man, you see these guys, they got, like, I see him, he do one on Hitman and all those guys and these guys, and he did real good. And I see these guys, they want to do some, they need to do some rematches. That's what it need to do, a whole series of rematches. But, we got to be able to get these venues and be able to get these places where we can even draw the crowd and have people to be able to be respectable and do this thing right, because I don't think I can battle rap like that, because dudes be in your face and they be calling you out your name, and I ain't into all that. You know what I'm saying? But I really do like how people be slick with their words, be slick with their ism, be slick with their stories. Get You Gotti, Nutty Blocc, Compton Crip.